if you say something like, okay, I will pay you on the 15th, pay that on the 15th. If not, it's something that the Dutch people will never understand. Hello and welcome to the second part of Don't Migrate to the Netherlands. I just want to add something on the first part of our video. The last one, it says, your words are your contract. As a Filipina having a Dutch partner, if you will be borrowing money from a Filipina, if you say something like, okay, I will pay you on the 15th, pay that on the 15th. If not, then at least notify whom you're borrowing that, oh, sorry, I cannot pay on the 15th. Can I do that on the 20th? And be true to your words, because the Filipina and the Dutch couple are very transparent. They will be talking about it, and just don't add misunderstanding between the two.
Just a simple addition: don't borrow money.
Yeah, you cannot say don't borrow money. People will always borrow money.
Don't borrow money. Don't give money to something you cannot afford. If you have to buy something like a car or a house, it's normal to borrow money, but not for a phone, not for a TV. Don't do that. Not for clothes.
It's something that the Dutch people will never understand with Filipinos, seriously. Right. Because the thing is, the Dutch people, they borrow money from the bank. We Filipinos, we normally borrow money from our friends, relatives.
With all the stress involved. Because, nee, he's a good friend. Nee, he's a relative. Oh yeah, give him some more time. No!
It's something that they will not understand. So, just be transparent also to your family and friends that my husband is like this, really.
It's not only the husband, it's just the culture.
They are not rich, but they love to spend time with family on a weekend or traveling. So,
we're not rich, but we like to do things. I think that's also said, you always will make up some excuses why you cannot do something, and we will always go because we like to go to certain places.
Yeah, they will always have a weekend getaway, even just to eat pancake with the kids. They will always make a way to do that. Yeah. The kids here, they don't treat them as kids.
Yeah, we treat them as kids, but not the Filipino way. Kids are equal to us, only less in age. So that means they can make mistakes, but they have an opinion, and we value their opinion. And you can discuss as equals during dinner time or something like that. Especially this person has difficulties with that because she's still in the Filipino mode. The kids also has to listen, of course, to their parents.
Yeah, and us Filipinos, we like it that kids don't just butt in. But here in the Netherlands, they are allowed to talk anytime.
And we don't discipline kids, we motivate them.
And we discipline them. For them, hitting just a little hit, no, you cannot, or high voice is not allowed.
No, you don't do that.
There will always be advantages and disadvantages.
Another thing is, but very difficult. You guys think that the respect is in the form of kuya and ate. We don't do that. Yip or Liv will call parents of their friends just by their name.
Just by their name.
It would be very weird if a friend of one of our kids would call me Mr. or something like that. I would actually be offended if they would do that or feel old.
Yeah, they don't have ate, kuya, tito. No, they don't have. Okay. So if you're not used to it, you will be very sensitive about that, so be prepared.
Well, you can do things on your own, more efficient, and if you have done that once yourself, you know what to do. The thing is with the supermarket, in the Philippines, it's amazingly long. The queue is long, and you know why? Because you have a cashier who puts everything manually, and then you have a package boy or a pack boy and a baggage boy, and they put it, and they will even bring it to your car. What we do in the Netherlands, they give you a device, you scan the material, well, it's adding up, and in the end you have to pay, and they trust you that you scanned actually all the articles. Funny thing is, of course, that you get random checks, so you never know when is your check, and that's also the fallback scenario I think they do, that it is safe. And even if you steal something, it's still cheaper than hiring an employee.
Yeah, because you can even get a bread and cut it yourself. Basically, it's like do it your own thing, and most of the payments are cards. So if you're still used to getting cash and you don't trust then something, you might have a hard time doing that. But it's actually easier, just bringing the car key and my phone. You can also pay by your phone, so it's easy. You don't have to bring a lot of things.
And a funny thing also what Mel notices is if in the Philippines you go to school, you can drop your kid in school, it's okay. Here, if you want the kid to stay over in school, you have to pay €3 to help out the school or something like that. Now, as Mel put it, everything has a price in the end. It's true. We don't do a lot for free.
Yeah. Asians, take note, they don't eat rice 3 to 5 times a day, not even 1 time a day.
Sometimes, well, in the evening we eat rice or potatoes or pasta. But lunch and breakfast, bread is the best food there is.
You don't have any choice. You will get used to it anyways.
Sure, some people they are forced by the Filipinos to eat rice 3 times a day. No?
I am forced to eat bread 3 times a day.
No, maybe I'm the boss. No,
but you will get used to it in time. But most of the Dutch people are small eaters.
Yeah.
I mean, once they felt that their stomach is full,
We
then
stop eating.
stop eating. Even if there's like 2 pieces of chicken left or 1 piece of egg left on the table, they will not eat that anymore.
That's why we're all so super good, slim, and a good form.
That is not true. I also see some Dutch people who are even bigger than us. They love to bike. Asians, no tuk-tuk, no tricycle, no pedicab, no jeepney, nothing here.
We don't have
Only bus.
We don't have this slow modes of transportation. We don't have that. It's efficient. Biking is efficient, healthy. We have very good public transportation. We have taxis, and of course you can drive your own car.
But then that also means that if you're not driving a car and you live in a place like us, so you have to wait for one time in an hour to get to the bus. And if it says it will come at 0.53 per hour, it will come at 0.53.
Yeah.
So if you come at 0.54, you're too late. Hey, do you like to be white? You most likely forget about your whitening products here in the Netherlands.
White
because
Well, we don't like white color. Well, it's insane that you would whiten your skin or something like that. Well, it's healthy to have a certain tint.
Yeah, do you know that they even spend a lot of money putting a tan machine in their house? For us, it's free. When you have a color on your skin, you look healthier than when you're white. And they will accept you even if you have
Black armpit.
black armpit.
Yeah.
They will accept you for that. So, no need.
The taste is the same.
If it's summer, you go to travel. Summer, like for example in Spain, in just one day, your color will be back. So no need to spend a lot for whitening products.
Actually, and she will not show that, but she has tan lines.
I have down here. Actually, you can see.
And here.
Yeah, in the ear. Oh, yeah, I have. Okay.
Yeah, we're very practical, eh?
Yeah, they are very practical. And by saying that for birthdays, they can just have a birthday with only pancake or pizza or just a small piece of cake. They don't do the Filipino way of celebrating like in Jollibee or hiring a birthday coordinator or wedding events. They don't do that.
Why would you do that?
You can even get married for like how many euros? For free here in the Netherlands, yeah. While in the Philippines, yeah, you have to pay.
We don't show off. Apparently, it still exists. The Dutch way.
Yeah.
We go Dutch. That means we pay for ourselves. It's seriously an urban legend. It's a myth because it's not always happening. It's not fully true.
It
but,
is
but we
true.
like equality. Well, the thing is, if the woman earns as much as the guy, well, it's also very okay that the woman pays on a date, or you split it or something like that. Well, it's not always that the man will pay or something like that. No.
So if you are a Filipina and you have a work or Asian and you're working here, you have your own income, you might as well expect your Dutch partner that he will ask you to pay, for example, okay, you're in charge of the electricity or you're in charge of the phone bills, something like that. And it's just a split up or something. But if you're like me, a housewife, and you don't earn anything, of course, he will not ask you to pay for something, but then he will ask you to help him to spend wisely. Asians, kabayans, don't migrate to the Netherlands when you are not fully ready with big changes because it will affect you psychologically. That will also has a huge impact on your relationship and well-being. Being in a relationship is already a big change. So, what more if you live with someone who has a totally different culture and upbringing? It will be a big work in progress every single day. Note that dating is different than when you already live together in one roof and with kids in a different country and different culture. Manage the relationship with your Dutch partner, communicate and be open. They like to talk and explain things. On the other hand, he should also listen to you and understand your needs. Don't be quiet and just accept everything. Make your voice be heard and your emotions be understood. Try to merge their culture with ours in bringing up the kids. You are his equal. Even if you do not earn a single cent, taking care of the house and family is a big responsibility, just like him taking care of the financial matters. Help each other and life in the Netherlands will treat you well. That's it for now. See you on our next info vlog about the Netherlands, and you might as well visit our channel as we also have family travel vlogs here only at the Dollies TV. Doei! Tot ziens!